Hi, welcome to AFTV. We're down here at the Champions League trophy lift for the women's team after beating Barcelona over in Portugal 1-0. How big of a day is this, Kenny? You've witnessed it. You've been here all morning, seen the trophy list, seen the team, seen the managers, seen the fans. How big of a win was that for the women's team and for the club?
It's legendary. I mean, what they've done, we've won the Champions League before the women's team, but to do it again, it's just like, I don't even know how to explain how I feel. Like, the way everyone spoke about this team and ripped them off. We saw the president of Barcelona saying, oh, we're going to win our third consecutive. Where's your third consecutive, bro? Where's your third consecutive, bro? We came there, we conquered, we did our thing, we won the thing. I am so happy for these players because for months, I've been saying for the longest time, we've not had a manager, like a proper person to lead this team. We had players like Alessia Russo who just like, she didn't look like herself. Look what Renee Slagers has done. She's brought this group together and they've done something legendary. This is like, all of those players back there, all those players back there, the manager, they are legends of the club. Statues, that's what I'm saying. Statues, tifos, songs, everything should be etched onto the stadium. That's how big of a thing it is.
Well, it's massive. It's massive, and you can see from the fans. Ty, follow the women's, the youth team, all the men's football. We've travelled all over following, obviously, the great teams of Arsenal, but two-time Champions League champions. Like, how huge is that? The only English team to be able to do that as well. Massive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you saw some digs from some of the players saying teams are trying to do it in the UK, but Arsenal the ones that's been successful.
Well, you say about the digs, big up to the legend Alex. There was actually a dig from a Chelsea player, I think. Kenya Hale and Eric Cuthbert was talking about us. I don't understand. But what it is that it's just absolutely amazing because I was lucky enough to see it first time when the legend Alex scored a goal in Emirates for about 40 yards and we beat him, and we got better the second leg, we beat them, but we were a semi-professional team. Emirates were fully professional. So to do it again, but the way the season started, what Renee has done, what these players have done, listen, I don't mind saying I'm crying football tears because it's absolutely unbelievable and I'm so happy for them. And I have to say, when we beat Lyon, that was one of the most incredible performances I've ever seen. You know, but for them to do this in the way they've done it as well, Renee's been so fantastic in the decision making, in the humility, the way our women's team has just gone on. And listen, big up Chloe because I don't know if we win without her. I don't know.
She's saying that she might not be continuing. She said she's gone through mental health issues as well in the past, but she's found success here at Arsenal.
She has found success, and it's absolutely massive because when you think in a season that, by our standards, wasn't as good as we wanted it to be, to win the Champions League and to beat Bayern Munich, like Kenya said, to knock out Juventus, beat Real Madrid, beat Lyon, then beat Barcelona in the final. That's absolutely footbally unheard of, and I'm just so proud and happy for the team. And like Kenya said, they're all legends. I think this trophy lift is great, but they need a parade and they need statues. And listen, they are the best in Europe and they deserve it. Thank you to all of them and all the staff. Magnificent.
Yeah, big up the women, big up the women's team, and a huge congratulations to the staff and everyone involved. Robbie, you heard Ty there say the teams that they had to beat to get here. Like, there's no to win the Champions League. There's no easy route, and these women stood up.
No, listen, I remember being here for the semi-final when we lost to Lyon 2-1, and I was saying to Kenya on the way home, I was going, Lyon look good, man. I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to overcome them. I think the most impressive one was to go to Lyon in that second leg and to win that, you know, the way they did and get to the final. After that, I think that's what gave them the belief that they could win it. And I saw Alessia Russo at the Football Writers Award, and she was talking very confidently, not boastfully. They said they got a game plan for it and they're going to execute it, and they did it, and it was brilliant. What an incredible turnout today, you know what I mean? Like, it's fantastic to see all these fans out here to celebrate. And I love Katie McCabe up there. She was brilliant, man.
She's really enjoying it.
McCabe, she reminded me of all those years ago when we won the FA Cup and Jack Wilshere was up there. She was fantastic.
He also had a really good after party. I was speaking to David Dean just now, and he said they're always enjoying the after party the other night. And you can see they're just coming straight back and on vibes.
Straight for the after party, trust me. Loved it.
Let me ask you this as well, because like we mentioned, we just saw Alex Scott up there along with Stina Blackstenius, both players that have scored and won the Champions League for Arsenal. Huge achievement. Two legends. And I need to ask you this, obviously we follow the men's as well as the women's, but what is it that women's have that the men's need?
Well, they have a trophy. They have a trophy, but you know what? Hopefully, their victory can inspire the men. You know what I mean? It's about, you know, the men. You know what I mean? I saw the men before their final, like guys like Martin Odegaard and that, sending messages to them and saying, you know, best of luck. And I think when the men are looking at this and looking at the turnout and that, they must be thinking to themselves, it'd be amazing if they can do it as well. So they've got to use this to inspire them, because these women have been fantastic this year. So let this be an inspiration for the men for next year, that they can be, you know, I was dreaming of like a joint, like, you know, because it could have been both of us in the Champions League final, but it weren't to be. But yeah, let this inspire the men, that they can come and have their parade as well. But listen, this is all about the women right now. It's their moment, right? And they deserve this. They have worked, they have done it the absolute hardest way, from qualification, first time that's ever been done, all the way to the final, beating all the best teams, ducking nobody. A bit like in boxing, isn't it, Laurie? Where like you got a fighter, they ain't ducked anybody, and they've won the world title.
Yeah, Laurie, at the close, you get the final word and final say of what you experienced today at this trophy lift. A huge achievement by the Arsenal women. Renee, the manager, a young manager coming in and creating history here at Arsenal again. What did you make of today's trophy celebrations?
Oh, amazing, man. I mean, like, I was quite touched with the amount of people that turned out. I mean, it's probably a lot more than I thought, you know. So, listen, well deserved. Brilliant performance. To win the Champions League is an amazing achievement, obviously. And this today is proper recognition. They deserve it. And I've got to say as well that online you've seen some of the fans having a little pop at the men's team. But this should be seen as a standalone achievement. This should not be seen as something to berate the men's team with. They both represent in Arsenal, but these women have done something significant, and hopefully that will inspire the men in the future. So we shouldn't use it as a stick to beat the men's team with.
No.
They both represent in Arsenal Football Club. The women have done themselves proud. Like I said, use this as an inspiration moving forward.
And to close, big up the women them every time. They've done what the men couldn't. It's not about the men, it's about the women's. Big them up every time, because they created history and they deserve.
Before you do that, Chelsea women.
We're not coming in.
No. Chelsea women. We have won the Champions League twice on your head tops. You got, who else? Lucy Bronze, Kira Walsh, Gurma, Baltimore. After I heard Aaron Cuthbert cussing off Arsenal, yeah? Where is your Champions League, fam? Juventus, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. Who else have I forgot? Hold that! Aaron Cuthbert, hold!
And on that note, congratulations to everyone involved in the Arsenal team, the management, the staff. Big up, congratulations, love. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that.
Oh, we knew it was going to be a special day, but this is, when we've all walked out, we're all talking to each other and saying, this is one of those moments. This is one of those, I'm going to tell my grandkids about it. So thank you for coming out.
There were so many emotions after the game, and I thought when I come home, I'd be taking it in, but I ordered food and fell asleep.